Hey, this is Kim. You might hear me sometimes on the Power Breakfast Show, early mornings on Power 98. But today, I'm doing something super exciting with the team from SCAPE. Now, these guys are fantastic. They are running a new show, and today is the first episode of that show. It is called The SCAPE Show, and we are super excited to talk to people from Singapore, mostly youths, that entertain you every single day. Now, we're talking about the crew here. They're all youths. The audience here, we're youths. And of course, the guests that we speak to as well. Today's guests, they're people that you've seen online. They have made you laugh. But most importantly, I think very often they make us cry as well. Let's say hi to the team from Butterworks. All right, hi everyone. We are with the team from Butterworks, and we want to say good morning to them. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey. And I realized that me and Noelle were like color coding, you know. And the reason why I chose this color, I don't know if it's the same reason you chose it. Is it because it's butter? Yeah, so that's the reason why I chose mine. Thanks for joining us today. And you guys are the first guests on the SCAPE Show. So, of course, we chose you guys because a lot of people are watching you, especially youths. And a lot of these youths are aspiring filmmakers as well. So the first thing I want to know is maybe a little bit of a history of Butterworks, how you guys started off.
So actually, Loon and I, we actually run a corporate video company. So we actually do corporate work. So that's how we got started doing videos. And then, like, you know how corporate work sometimes it can get a little bit dry. And then during our free time, we'll find some ways to join film competitions. And then after that, friends around us started to say like, hey, how about you guys, you know, constantly create your own films? Yeah, then after that, we decided to kind of gather a group of friends together who's interested in filmmaking and storytelling. And then we just, one night, just sit at a cafe and then we started, you know, just to talk about it. And then we were like, okay, let's do it.
That's great, because usually when I go to a cafe, the only thing I gain is weight. But like you guys gain a whole business out of it, so that's good. Yeah. So at this point, I want to say hi to some people who are seated right beside you. I don't know if the camera can see them. So we have our audience members. We have many more behind the cameras here, but these guys, they're seated here. Lots of them are Butterworks fans as well, came down to see you guys. And we also have two very special people to the show. We have our sidekick hosts. So these guys are budding young MCs and hosts. And of course, we have Sri and Sim. Hi, guys.
Hi, I'm not one, not two, but Sri, and I'm an aspiring presenter and creative. I'm Sim, like SIM card, and I'm aspiring radio DJ.
Yes, so these guys are great. We're going to be talking to them a little bit more later on. So we're going to move on to the actual content that you guys make on the Butterworks channel, which a lot of people watch, right? A lot of, not just youth, but, you know, Singaporeans in general. And we were talking about this even before we started the show, talking about how from the very first video that you guys made all the way until now, there's always a message or a quote or sort of inspirational thing behind it, right? Is there a reason why you decided to do that? What is the purpose of your videos?
I believe everyone in life, right, sometimes they will meet certain setbacks. Then I feel sometimes people, like, maybe they wanted to do something or they don't want to do something, but they're always like stuck in between. They don't know whether they should or not. So then they need this little push, which I hope through our videos we are able to give that little push. That's why we always want them to take away something from our video and hopefully impact them in ways that we don't even know. Yeah.
Not just the kind of videos that you watch in the toilet and then you close it and then you move on, right? It's like you actually feel something after watching it. That's great. Now, something that I personally really wanted to ask you guys when you guys came in, and something, this is just a personal opinion that I appreciate from you guys. When I watch your videos, it's very clear that you guys have heart in what you're making. It's not just something that you're making for attention. It's not something that you're making maybe for, you know, sponsorships or whatever it is. There's a story that you want to bring across. So I realized this trend. I don't know if you guys listening, you know, have seen this trend on YouTube where a lot of YouTubers tend to use something that we call clickbait, right? So maybe girls in bikinis, hot guys, which I don't mind, but there are hot guys, topless guys and stuff like that. You know, and you guys don't do that. So was there ever this like pressure to do the same thing, to maybe hire someone? Why are you guys all looking at the guy at the back? Were you hired for this reason?
Definitely not, definitely not.
So was there, you know, this pressure in the industry? Have you guys been thinking about that?
I would say using clickbaits, it's something that's very interesting. It's a very interesting way of marketing. But our Butterworks then is like we don't want to use the clickbaits, or we are actually not using it. It's primarily because of our content. what we are doing, it's usually story content, and I believe that going forward, we also will not be using clickbait as well. So no
But
temptations.
can't there be a good story with like a hot girl or a hot guy? It's possible, right?
It is, of course, but then the attention will be placed elsewhere.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
right?
I got it. I hear you guys. So we actually have this one part of the show where we involve audience members, and we want to bring it out now. Okay, let's just practice it. So you guys have this ya or na little circle dot thingy. Can you guys flip it around and just show the camera what it looks like? So ya or na, I'm going to quickly just test something with you guys and ask you a quick question, okay? Just as practice. What do you guys think of this clickbait stuff when you see it on YouTube? Do you tend to click on a video? Are you more inclined to click on a video if you see a hot girl or guy? Yeah or nah? Be honest. Let's bring it higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yes. So most people do click on those clickbait videos. Okay, just good to know, good to know. So we're gonna do that again later on, okay? And of course, right now, of course, I promise we'll go to the audience, right? So for our friends sitting over there, Sim and Sri, you need to help me out, okay? In terms of the kind of YouTube videos that you guys have watched from Butterworks, which stories impact you the most?
Hi, I'm Shalene. I'm currently studying in Nanyang Polytechnic. For me, I'm actually a great fan of you guys. I'm guilty of binge watching your videos on random like emo nights. So the most recent one that I can recall is In Love Again. I actually screenshotted it and shared to my friends and was like, guys, go and watch, go and watch. And another one was, like Loon said, Rojak. That one, it really impacted me a lot because my own family background is really interesting. My siblings are all about 10 years older than me. So I really do see like a lot of the video in my own family. And yeah, a lot of, actually it's really just a blur. All your videos are just really good. And I love how they all hold a very special meaning, yeah, at the end of it, yeah.
That's very cool. Thank you so much. So, with stories like these, do you get this often? Do you have fans coming up and telling you, you've impacted my life, your story speaks to something I experienced?
So yeah, we do have like fans emailing us, DM us, or even like comment on our video comment section. So basically, one that really impact me, I mean, like I have a very like strong impression is there's this guy that was having a Cold War with his dad for like 1 year plus, and then after watching our video, he actually decided to talk to his dad again, and then they reconcile. So like all these small things, we didn't know that this video will actually help someone like that. He commented on the video. So after reading the comments, we were just like, wow, like really.
Like there's an impact to your work, right?
Correct. So like we also feel very like, how to say? Touched, correct. Yeah.
All right, okay. And I want to bring this back to Sri and Sim as well. When you guys watch videos, as someone who's still, you guys are on YouTube very often, there's so many things coming your way. When you see videos like this, where it's not just you laugh and then you forget about it, how does that make you feel?
I think it makes me, for example, the film Rojak, it makes me feel like I had siblings, but I'm a single child. So like, I cried, even though I was crying for a video, I'm like, why am I crying? I don't have siblings, but I'm still crying, that kind of thing. And I think it's really interesting to see something different and something more deeper that we can talk with to our friends.
For me, I think like a lot of the videos that most of us end up watching on YouTube are very like, you watch it and you enjoy it and then you're done with it, you don't really remember it. But I think the great thing about Butterworks is that it really like resonates, it's something to think about after watching it. It's not just like some random clickbait vlog, there's like something you can learn from it and, you remember about it. So I really love that about you guys.
Yeah, and you guys are content creators, right? So to create something that makes people feel is really great. Yeah. I do want to quickly ask Lun and Rachel specifically because I just found out that, we're here at SCAPE and we are doing this as part of the SCAPE Show. And I heard that you guys have like a special connection to SCAPE recently. You guys did something, is that true? So what happened between Lun and Rachel?
I had my proposal here.
Aww, so Lun actually proposed to Rachel here. And are you guys going to get married here also with this backdrop? You can rent it if you want. We can keep the space for them, right? No? Yeah. Now, what will you tell aspiring filmmakers who are intending to do something like you guys, who have this platform now, YouTube, right? What kind of advice would you give them?
I will say just give it a shot. the journey might not be very easy, but as long as you keep doing what you love to do and you keep that passion going, you get there somewhere. And you should just try, even though like if you're scared or anything, don't doubt yourself, just try, because if you don't try, you're gonna regret it in the future anyway. So why not? Just give it a shot.
That's great. Why not, right? And even if it doesn't work out, why not? Just try it out. And just to end things off, because I really want to know now, is there anything in the works for you guys? Anything coming up? Oh, hang on. Before you answer, Sri, who's our resident pun master, look at what she made for you guys. It's called Butterworks in progress. Get it? Because you guys have works in progress, yeah? So is there anything coming our way?
For our upcoming works, we're in the midst of planning our mini movie 3. We put it on hold for a while because we have a lot of projects ongoing here and there, but I can tell you that it's a story about a guy and a girl.
That's it? A guy and a girl? So what else? Thanks for the details.
Okay, I don't want to review too much, but I will just say that it's something different from our past films, and we're touching on a slightly more serious topic in terms of the theme, and it's
What do you mean slightly more serious? Your themes are already making people cry.
I mean, like the previous two ones, generally they are still lighthearted and funny to a certain extent, but for the third one, it's slightly more towards the serious side. So we're very excited about it, and we hope that everyone will like it as well.
And that is coming out sometime soon. Do you guys roughly know where?
No.
Deadline. So that's coming out with Butterworks, and of course, I'm sure they'll be around for a very, very long time, giving us content that we love. Now, right now, I want to play something fun with you guys. Do we have the yeah or nah thingies for them to play with? So this is the point of the game, okay? It's called Have I Ever? So I'm sure you guys have seen this online. We're going to do this on the show as well. I'm going to ask you a question. For example, let's try something simple. I have eaten chicken rice before, right? So if the answer is yes, just put up yes. If the answer is no, you just put up no, okay? Okay, first question. I have been recognized on the street because of Butterworks. Oh yes? Okay. Next question. I've tried to impress a person, a potential date, by showing them a Butterworks video of myself. No, really? It's a missed opportunity, guys. Okay, next one. I have had a parent show off my videos to my relatives. All yes? So, can we get one person to just tell me how was it? Like, was it embarrassing? Or like Chinese New Year, y'all were sitting around a steamboat and they just played a video?
It's actually really very embarrassing.
What happened?
I mean, like, we get that they are actually quite proud of us, but then at the same time, it's just like she'll just go around. Yeah. My daughter's in the video. You should watch. Then my dad was like saying, "Hey, Aga, you got the next video. I want to show to my colleagues." Then I'm just like, no.
So you're pressurized by your father now, so to hit the deadline, right? Okay, next question. I have had a crush on another YouTuber. No? Really? You guys are so wholesome. Okay. I have had a crush on someone else in the Butterworks team. For you guys, obviously, right? No? It's love. It's true love. It's not a crush. Okay, so for the rest of you all know. Okay, I'm sorry. No love is blossoming here, just in case you're wondering. Okay, next one. I've cried for real while filming an emotional scene for Butterworks. Wow. No, really?
I'm the only one that hasn't had a crying scene yet.
Is it because you have no soul? Like, why? It's so emotional.
Dead on the inside.
Dead on the inside. Good to know. So let's hear from someone. Can you tell me your experiences of which scene it was, which video it was for? Tell me a bit more about the video.
I speak for the other actor and actresses first. So I'm very thankful that they all trust me a lot. I always pull them, when it's a crying scene, I always pull them to one corner, then like talk to them on a very heart-to-heart kind of level, whereby we don't talk about work, we don't talk about anything else. I want to take them out of the filming world so that we are just like talking heart-to-heart. So like they tell me all their problems, personal problems that they don't dare to tell other people. Then, everyone can cry. It's not like we are talented or what. I can pick anyone from the street and I can, as long as they are able to open up and they are willing to like say out their troubles, everyone can cry.
Okay, hang on. Make that dude over there cry now.
We must have like be friends first, like.
Right, okay. You guys have to go out for coffee later, okay? Then he can make you cry.
Wow.
Do you see the layers of makeup? It's not happening now. I'm not crying.
You see, so it's like whether someone is willing to open up to another person. So I'm very glad that they trust me and they open up to me. That's why they are able to cry for real on cam. So just now they were saying about the NS film is whereby I was the main actor and I was supposed to make myself cry. Yeah, so I had to go to a corner, then like I try my best to like make myself cry, because sometimes directing is, you know, like it's another kind of approach to it.
You're in a different zone.
Yeah, so I have to convert myself. Yeah, so it's quite hard lah. So it took a while, quite a while, like half an hour to almost like 45 minutes. Then finally, I cried and I cannot stop crying.
And why? Like, what was going through your head? What was the scene about?
Okay, so like the scene was about like a son who has a mother who fell into depression. So the mother wasn't able to attend the ceremony. So he thought that the mom, because she had depression, so she would naturally be at home. So in the end, the mom turned up and changed the sergeant rank for him. So then at that moment, he felt very touched and hugged the mother and cried lah. So what was going through my head was like a few days ago, before that filming, my dad actually started coughing a lot, and like he works in a factory whereby there's a lot of aircon. So he's the kind who, like, you know, he start to cough, and when there's aircon, he cannot stop coughing, and he just have to keep on working lah. So the thought of that scene whereby my dad is like working hard, earning money for us, and he's just keep coughing and like very selfless lah, just like break me oh. Yeah. So I cannot stop crying. Even after the whole shot, I still
No, but
that was the
great.
last scene.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that with us. I think we need to give out tissue now to people, okay? So yeah, thanks for that. And you know, for everyone here, I think it's very obvious that you guys put a lot of emotions into the film. So thank you for all the work that you're doing for the videos. Okay, I do have more. I have you ever's, okay? All right, this is kind of like cheating, okay? This is not a I have ever, this is a would you, okay? Would you, yes or no? For $1 million, would you sell out for the rest of your life and never do a proper film anymore, just do crappy movies, like the 10% on Rotten Tomatoes kind? You guys are all lying. $1 million, come on. Really? Is it no? Why not?
1 million not enough.
Oh, so how much money does it have to be?
You can't put a price on that.
Okay. Good answer. When the cameras are off, they will say yes. All right. And the last question for I Have Ever, I need to ask you guys, okay, because of your name, have you ever eaten a slab of butter on its own? Like the Ya Kun slabs, you know what I mean? Just one slab of butter. Yes or no?
I'll tell you right now that when I eat baked potato at Aston's, half the time I ask for extra butter and it becomes like 3 to 4 bowls. Like, you know, they come in like those like small little like sauce tray. Yeah, I asked for like 4 of that.
So your answer is you have not eaten a slab of butter, you've eaten 4 slabs.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. That was Butterworks. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
See you. Right, and that concludes our first episode of the SCAPE Show. Butterworks, thank you guys so much. Our next guest, I don't know who they are yet, but I do know it's going to be a very exciting episode once again. So if you want to find out more about the SCAPE Show, do go on to Facebook or Instagram and check out scapesg. See you next time.